Don't live based on what you want. You live based on what you repeat. And repetition doesn't comes from motivation. It comes from patterns. So instead of giving you advice, I'm going to show you your patterns. Proof number 1, you know more than you apply. Let's start simple. You already know a lot. You know what's good for you. You know what's not. You know you should probably wake up earlier, take care of your body, stop scrolling so much, focus on your work, stay away from certain people. You know all of this. So let me ask you something. If knowledge was the problem, wouldn't you already be living a different life? The problem is not that you don't know, the problem is that you don't do. And the gap between knowing and doing is exactly where your stuck life is coming from. Think about this. How many times have you said that from tomorrow I will be consistent, and then tomorrow came and nothing changed? Not because you forgot what to do, but because in that moment you chose what felt easier. So let's be honest. It's not lack of information you have, it's the lack of execution you do. Proof 2, you repeat what hurts you. Now this one is deeper. You don't just avoid what's good for you, you also repeat what's bad for you. Same type of relationships that start the same way and end the same way. Same habits that you already know are slowing you down. You follow same cycle. You feel bad, you do something to escape from it. You feel temporarily good and then worse again. And then you say, why does this keep happening to me? But look closely. Is it something happening to you, or is it something you keep stepping back into? Because patterns doesn't repeat randomly. They repeat because it feels familiar, and your brain will always choose what's familiar even if it is hurting you. Proof 3, you avoid what would actually change you. Now let's talk about the things you are not doing, not the small things but the important ones. For example, starting the things you keep thinking about, leaving something that you know isn't right for you, speaking up when you stay silent, taking a step that could actually move your life forward. You know exactly what those things are. Everyone does. And yet you don't do it. Why? Because they are unclear? No, because they are uncomfortable. So now we are getting closer to the truth. You are not choosing between success and failure. You are choosing between comfort and discomfort. And comfort is winning every single day. That's why someone stays in a toxic relationship. Not because they enjoy it, but because they understand it. And something unknown, even if it is better, feels more threatening than something painful they already know. So you don't move. Not because you can't, but because your brain doesn't trust what it hasn't experienced yet. Now let's connect everything. You know what to do, but you don't do it. You repeat what hurts you. You avoid what could change you. And then you say, I'm stuck. You are not stuck. You are consistent. Just not in the direction you want. You keep telling yourself, I'll change soon. I just need the right moment. I'll start when I feel ready. But your actions every day are voting for your current life. And your life will always follow your actions, not your intentions. So what actually changes this? Not motivation, not another video, or not more information. You start choosing discomfort on purpose. Not once, not when you feel like it, but consistently. You do the thing you have been avoiding. You start before you feel ready. You say what you have been holding back. You take action even if it feels uncomfortable. Because that's the only way your brain learns this is safe now. And at some point, it stops feeling forced and it becomes who you are. Not someone trying to change, but someone who does what needs to be done. So no, you are not stuck. You are just the version of yourself that's keeping you small. And you, my friend, are not born to be small. And the moment you stop choosing that small version, everything changes.